Hello, aviators. I'm Mr. Alex. You can call me Mr. Alex. In the past, as you may have seen, that I've made some Delta Airline Roblox videos, and that airline had kind of shut down, um, which I don't know. I can't remember why, and but I'm back, and this is a. I know that this may look like the same airline server, but actually it's not because it has different type of airports and it's not the same airports that like the other one before. Like it does not have Burbank or Los Angeles or anything. But I'm here with Delta and as we're now starting pre-boarding now. I somehow got first class ticket when I'm booked economy when I was at the when I was at check-in, but I have a first class ticket now. Sorry, priority lane. I don't. It's better. Zone 1. Well, I'm gonna see if I can try to uh book in here. Because I have a first class ticket. We're just gonna try to secretly get booked in here. Uh we're just gonna not talk about the fact that I have a basic economy and first class. Oh, okay. If one of these like Delta flight attendants like or like staff see this video, I'm cooked. Bro, I'm seriously cooked. But the careers and stuff jobs have already closed, and I was hoping to be one of these people because like I just like their systems here. It looks really cool. Or like be airport staff or whatever. I really want to do something over here, but literally 17 minutes ago, their job applications closed. Literally 17 minutes ago, and I forgot it closed at 9. So sadly, uh, uh, boarding zone 2. May I board? May I board? May I board? I have a first class ticket. I'm scared to push on. Wait, is it that thing? May I board? Oh. Ha! Oh my god! Yo! I got in! Yo! At gate 1. Yo, this is awesome! I somehow managed to book on a basic economy, but the gate agent had accidentally gave me a first class ticket by mistake. So, yo, I'm in first class. That is an awesome first time glitch for my first flight with this server. Um, that's awesome. So, wait, hold on. Since when was that there? That's usually on like buses and stuff. Also, another thing is, oh wait, uh, um, boarding's not complete, but usually those things are like on buses or whatever. Dude, unless like I've never been on a CRJ before, so I'm not sure if that's actually true or where bags go or whatever. That's kind of interesting. Usually bags go up in the overhead bins or like in the cargo hold, but that's kind of interesting. But I've checked in my bag and I did not record until I got to the gate, which I should have done that. And speaking of which, I said no. I think their system's a bit glitched out. Hold on. Gotta blow my nose for a second because I have bad allergies. Speaking of Roblox Airlines, I'm also having my own airline called Eastern Airlines Express and Eastern Airlines. I know I talked about. I know in the past on my like allegiance or whatever, and I kept being lazy, and I know every time I keep saying that for real I'm gonna be doing this at this time, and then I still fail it. You know, y'all, I just get jealous to the point where, like, I see these airlines and I get jealous, and I'm like, but I really want to do this. It sounds really, really cool, and I really want to do it. It's just because when I get to the point where I actually build the game, it's just that I can't make the game without coders slash scripters. I need that team, and all I can get is people who know how to build an airport. Sorry. But I can never get coders or scripters to build the systems like screens popping up on your screen. Let me rephrase that. Sorry, like check-in or like boarding screens or whatever. Like you just like saw like this for example. How do you get that on a person's screen? Like how does that work? And because I'm tired every day from being at high school and whatever, and I'm busy and I can't do this all during the weekend because I have something to do every morning on Saturday mornings. Um, Sunday I'm super tired for the entire week. I don't want to do anything. Friday I literally don't do anything after being done with school and whatever. Yet again, because then I still have to wake up pretty early in the morning. Oh, oh Jesus. Okay. What a first flight. Um, This is something. Like I did say like this is my first flight and this is something. We ain't even like we ain't in the air. That's awesome. It's my first and it's also gonna be my last. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Anyway, anywho, um well, what was I saying? Uh I don't know. Also, the reason why there's no music is because I don't want to get copyrighted. There's music playing and there's no mute button, so I'd actually mute the game itself. Here's another example. Is this thing? It's like, how do you get? Okay, YouTube, do like don't uh like please, I'm begging to not like don't copyright this Delta thing. Just please don't on my channel, please, please. But anyway, um. Oh, that's what I'm saying. I need coders and scripters because all I have is like builders. I can know how to build an airport, but that's not enough. I need coders and scripters to make like these type of screens. How do they get these screens on people's like on user screens? How does that work? I have no idea. Oh, and that's what I'm saying. That I'm too busy during the weekends and during the week because of like high school and stuff, and I get really tired in the afternoon. And during the weekends, I don't do anything because of school being, too much. That's also kind of why I'm also gonna build a game with a team of like 7 people. I think at least 2 or 3 are kind of and then are only for building the Discord server, which is still kind of nice because the Discord server is not done, but hopefully it's done before April 12th because April 12th is when I'm gonna start making the game. which is bad because it's March 28th and we're almost there, so that's really bad. So I'm gonna have to start rushing, um, which is also gonna be very stressful. Um, but anyway, we're not going to mention that the fact that we just saw a private jet that was on the ground hangar get flung into the sky so fast. We're not gonna mention that. Um, okay. Um, that's interesting. It looks like it's not going back. Um, we don't mention that. Okay, and we're moving. Also, this is a flight from, what is this? Grand Forks International to Minneapolis. Also, there's like Discord pings. That's just from like, yeah, if you're seeing that in the top left, don't worry, that's just my friends. You just gotta deal with that for now. Sorry about that. If I won't have that on like the pings whatever next time. Don't worry about it. Just this time it's gonna have it on, but it's alright. Oh, it looks like I'm not flying. I thought I was flying Endeavor Air, but looks like I'm not flying SkyWest with on this plane. Because this is a CRJ-55. Hold on. But anyway, if you see this video and you are like a scripter or a coder, comment down below because I would really want to add you so I can like get you to help me on the game. You know, the game hasn't been started to work on it yet, but please, I just really need help. And you know, I'm not really great at coding. Like, I don't know anything about coding or scripting. Although I think I made videos about my Punta Gorda airport. It was a pretty good like front wall. I was making the inside. It was very blocky. Um, it was honestly quite bad. I kind of hit. Okay, I kind of hated it. I didn't really like it that much. Um, but I love how I detailed the front wall. It looks pretty good. I loved it. Um, I know I'm not a great builder, but as I'm building, it takes time. It takes practice. You gotta like build some games and know what's wrong and what's something you can fix. And luckily for those who get to the point where you actually see my videos, because this is such a small channel where you see my channels or my videos. If you see something that possibly needs to be changed, because I will be making like videos with my crew of making the game. If you see something that needs to be changed or suggest what I can do to improve my building skills, please let me know in the comments and I will do that because I am a horrible game creator. uh, but I'm also gonna hopefully have some help by this Alaska Airlines server I'm in. Hopefully they could help. I know it's not my first time making a game, but like I'm still pretty bad because the last time I tried making a game was literally like, I don't know. Let me just check this, like, is there some music? Hold on.
Thank you to each of you, and a welcome back to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. We ask that you also please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. We've now reached an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices, and a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, it'll be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day goodies.
Is that like actually someone talking or like is that announcements?
A complete listing of available beverages, as well as of our fresh eats items, can be found in the menus in your seat pocket.
Voice chat's not allowed.
Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and
guys,
snacks. However, you can
Voice
use your
chat
Delta
not
SkyMiles American
supported.
Express card to save 15% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can
Oh, did they do this
view a
thing?
selection of complimentary as well as on-demand TV shows, movies, and music. You will find that this screen will work best with just a light tap of your fingertip. Feel free to use your own headsets.
Did I have to
Otherwise,
freaking,
if you do need a headset, just let a flight attendant know they are yours complimentary for this and any future Delta flights.
Disc off. Disc off.
Thank you so much for choosing to fly with us this evening. Enjoy your flight.
Thank you. Okay, that it's either like a message, like an actual announcement recorded, but that was a long message up into cruising. Just probably like shorten that, like make it quicker. But anyway, anywho, I thought I was going crazy. Anywho, also I will be rating at the end of the video of how they're doing because this is my first flight, and we're not gonna count all the things that's happened before takeoff, like the plane shaking around, like basically crashing into the terminal. We're not gonna count that because that's just a minor glitch, and that's alright. Okay, sorry, I'm being snapped by this like I'm being like snapped. Not like neck snap or anything. No, not like that. Jesus, no. A friend of mine is at a rodeo, so I'm being like, someone, he's like, oh, did I say thank you? Okay. Jesus. Uh, okay. What I think I cannot speak. A thing I have noticed from the other Delta server and from this one is that's awesome. Is that the other one I was in, there was a did y'all see that? Is that a flying wing pin? That is a flying wing pin. Who is invisible? I did not ask for a drink. Is that the hold on. Is that the hold on, you gave me other snack. What are you doing over there? Literally, I was given so someone during like at the gate agent area whatever. Someone asked for a first class ticket. They gave me a first class ticket in that guy. Some people got Biscoff and this thing in this drink. I didn't ask for a second Biscoff in the drink. Or even first class Sprite. I didn't ask for Sprite on takeoff. Like I said no. They're giving me stuff that I didn't ask for. Like what? The heck? The fact that I'm just seeing the flight attendant steal money. Cards look. Okay. I don't know if that's supposed to be there or not, honestly. I don't know what they're doing. Like, okay, this is the interaction is different. Like, okay, this flight attendant just stole money from people's bags. First of all, I was given like food, like extra food out of nowhere. I mean, I guess that's nice, but like, it's not mine. Like, I'm sorry, I have to be I'm nice to flight attendant. Like, I'm nice when it comes to Delta. Look, even though Delta is getting on my nerves for various of aircraft retirement, Delta is still pretty good airline. They're top notch. But because they're retiring my
Attendants, please prepare the cab for arrival.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our initial descent. At this time, we ask that you kindly begin to recheck the security of your seatbelt. And if you've removed any items from the overhead bins, please begin to restow them at this time. Please check around your seating area and the seat pocket in front of you for any cups, glasses, or other articles you wish to discard. And kindly hand these items to the flight attendants as they make their way through the aisle. Thank you so much. We should be landing in approximately 15 to 20 minutes.
like I'm honestly curious. Are these pre-recorded? I'm just like I'm so like it sounds like it's they're actually talking. I know okay, it's actually them. I think it's either they pre-recorded it or they're using VC. But like the game description says voice chat is like not available or whatever. This might be pre-recorded, but I'm not sure. Anywho, sorry, I'm just too investigated into things when it comes to something new. Because this is a new server and I had to like really like. It's time to go with the rating or whatever, but let's see. This one's pretty good. The flight attendants are actually really nice. They interact with me like they like just like with like a conversation interactive way, which is kind of cool. Not as much as the Alaska one I'm in, because they interact with people like a lot. Like they actually talk to people with a full-on conversation, which is kind of cool. Which is why I'm kind of asking, like, I'm soon possibly going to ask them for some help. Oh, we did trivia in the Alaska one too. Um, but did ask for like I'm going to soon ask for some help from them to be able to build my game and like be a partners with them. But about to do some trivia. How much is this video going? It's been 24 minutes. 1940. It's 1940. It's 19 something. Or might. 1940? Wow, that is so. Wait, no, hold on. 1980? Not 1940. 19. Wait, wait. 1987. 1987. Wait. 1987. 1987. 1987. Damn it. 1987. Oh! I was close. 1940. Dang. Dang, 20 off. I did 1940 and 1925. It's actually not that bad. I'm gonna pause this video until landing because I'm not gonna post a 30-minute video or else it may not record, like may not post. So oh wait, it's Salt Lake City. It's Salt Lake City. Hold on, I'm gonna show you this one. Answers Salt Lake City. No, Minneapolis. No. Salt Lake. That's fine. All right. I'm gonna pause the video until landing, so I don't. Sorry, the video will post. So see you then. Okay, I'm gonna have to continue the video because the landing gear. Oh, the landing gear was down. Isn't it like L? Wait, no, it's ATL to JNB. It's Atlanta to Johannesburg. JNB. It's Atlanta to Johannesburg on the A350. Yes! I got 1 out of 3 right. Or 1 out of 2 right. No. Got 1 out of the 3. Yeah, because I got 1 and 2 missed. Yeah. I got 500 miles. I think I have to complete the flight first. But I got 500 so. Shanghai to Detroit? Huh. People are hating on me. It's bad. Calls National
And
Guard.
ladies and gentlemen, the double ding indicates that the aircraft is now on its final approach. At this time, all passengers must remain seated with their seatbelts securely fastened, your tray tables and carry-in items stowed, seat backs in the upright and locked position, and your aisle armrests should be lowered. Flight attendants will pass through the cabin to complete their final safety checks. Please check around your seating area for all remaining cups, glasses, other articles you wish to discard. Thank you so much. We'll be landing shortly.
It's the I know the livery that's like, oh, we're about to hit the. They better pull the plane up. I hate it when the plane does that though. Like I know the livery that Delta flies that goes to Johannesburg from Atlanta. It's the LA livery. It's the the LA 28 livery, Atlanta to Johannesburg. We are so low. What? Ooh. Not bad. Gonna put the nose down? Not bad. Ooh. Not bad. Not bad. That was actually really good. Besides for the shaking, but that's just physics. We have the runway and stuff, but not bad. That's actually really good. Gonna remove some of these I didn't want. Got a beverage menu. Got chips ahoy too. That was not that bad, honestly. I'm gonna finish the video off at the once I'm inside the airport, I think, or at the gate. Well, actually, I'm gonna finish this video off here. I'm gonna give this rating of this
Ladies
game
and gentlemen,
a
it's Delta's pleasure to
9
be the
out of
first to welcome
10.
you to. Please remain seated
Thank
with your
you
seatbelt
thank you for
securely
watching
fastened
this
until the
Delta
captain has parked the
connection with
aircraft at the
SkyWest
gate
Airlines
and turned off the seatbelt
from
sign. This will be your one and
from
only
Grand Forks
indication that it's safe
International
for you
to
to get up and
Minneapolis.
move about the cabin.
And
Please be
thank you
reminded
for
to use
watching.
caution when opening
My
the overhead
my
bins
next
to
video
prevent
should be
injury from
over
articles that
my
may have
airline.
shifted during
So
landing.
I will see you in
You
the
may now
next
use your
one.
mobile
Bye
phones and
bye.
other handheld electronic